He thinks ahead more than I do, which is pretty impressive. What's with this? Isn't it a little cold? I think this is a temperature more appropriate for autumn. Are we mistaken in thinking it's August? Like maybe you bought your new cell phone, you didn't notice the date was off? I mean, I know the calendar was on August too, but I don't think the temperature of this world is typically this low in August. Such abnormal weather could cause humans like you to catch a cold, and since we're merged together, I'd suffer too. Whatever, it isn't time to be thinking about abnormal weather and the crises affecting humanity. The issue at hand is Maiden no Hitsuji, also Kent. Let's see, according to the map, the cafe should be near a big train station. It sure would be nice if some of your memories came back while we looked around the area. I just realized, how am I going to distinguish between Orion and the dude if they both have to be talking at the same time or similar times? I mean, now that I think about it, I'm not good at voices. Oh, I can see a big building. It must be that way. Do you recognize it? Or maybe not? Okay, we're getting pretty close to the station. It's getting more and more lively around here. It should be close now, according to the map. We're in a shopping district now. Oh, there it is! Maiden no Hitsuji! Including everything like getting dressed and finding the place, it took us an hour and a half to get here. We've made good progress up to this point, but the real problems start now. You need to talk to a man you don't know who is either your boyfriend or a stalker and not expose your amnesia. This is not going to be easy, guys. Not only that, but the topic could be about breaking up. This is going to be super tough, I think. Gulp. Are you prepared? Deep breath. Then, let's go! Oh, this is cute. Huh, this cafe looks very antique-y, with a really soothing atmosphere. This might actually be appropriate for a serious talk, like a breakup. Why must you keep thinking I'm gonna break up with this kid? ... But which person here is Kent? Irene, Oh, could this be him? Wait, why is he leaving? There you are, it's been a while. Ah, this must be him. Wait, he left too! Maybe those two were just acquaintances of yours? Maybe they saw your boyfriend waiting here, so they knew you were coming and wanted to say hello? Oh, now we're just sure he's our boyfriend instead of a crazy stalker? Wait, but those two were both waiters. Why do they know your name? I wonder if you were a regular customer here. Setting that aside for now, I wonder where Kent is. I should sit down. I'll try asking someone. Again, if I ask someone and it turns out to be Kent, that's gonna be super awkward. Soups awkward. I mean, not even... That would be blowing my cover big time. So I'm gonna sit and hope that he comes to me. Right? Right? Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, it's been a long and unfamiliar walk. You're probably tired now. Okay, just sit down wherever you want to for now. Wherever you want for now. Oh, I gotta read these better, guys. He's the one who wants to talk. If he wants to talk, he needs to come to you. So just have a seat. Orion gets me. Wow, this guy is big. Okay. What are you doing? Okay, no. Wait. This has to be a what are you doing? Are you hinting that you don't want to sit with me? Then why did you come here? Just so you know, Irene, I can't read your mind. I won't know anything if you don't tell me. That's a fair point. I mean, communication is a big deal. I understand that you want to complain about my attitude. However, you need to make your demands more clear. Was I just not clear about things? I'm sorry. I don't really know what I was like before, so I could have been like, yeah, babe, totally, just go get me some apples. What do you mean? I was talking about apple pie or something like that. This guy must be Kent. I'm doing my best to improve on my actions after having conducted preliminary research on relationships. Man, talk about a little bit socially awkward there. If my findings are insufficient, I'll do my best to improve. But you can't do that if you don't tell me what you're discontent about. What you're discontent about? What you're... Part of me feels like that doesn't make sense as a sentence. Okay, there's no mistaking that this man is your boyfriend. But there's also no mistaking that you two were fighting. Are you listening to me? Could you at least say something? I don't really get what's going on. Well, we'll still need to answer him. Oh, wait just a second. He seems older than you. How did you used to talk to him? Were you the type who would speak casually with a boyfriend who's older than you? Of course you wouldn't know. What will you do? Sit down. Have a seat. This is probably the polite version, and this is us being casual. I don't know. I feel like regardless of what I press, he's gonna be like, you were too formal, or you were too casual, or he's, he seems like the kind of person that would make you want to talk formally to him because he's kind of awkward, and so you don't really get close to him. But maybe after you guys were dating, you felt comfortable enough to relax, and you were like, no, this is just how we're gonna be. We're gonna be relaxed and chill, and I don't know. I guess we went polite. I think we picked wrong. ... says we picked wrong. Well, was that wrong? Excuse me, could you bring my coffee to this table and a cafe au lait for her? I guess we did it right. Very well. And I guess we were right. Yes, we were right. Since he's not reacting, I guess our being more polite was spot on. Or he thinks we were weird and he just doesn't want to say anything in front of other people. He's looking at me weird. He's not saying anything. He's big. He's scary. What do you have to say? If you have something to complain about, you should just blurt it all out like you normally do. Okay, maybe we weren't so polite to him before. Maybe we were just like blah 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 blah. And once you do so, I will refute your points as usual. But if you stay quiet, I won't know why you're discontent. I don't know what to say to you right now, dude. Refute my points as usual? Moving on. Or are you afraid of losing in an argument and that's why you're saying nothing? Haha, a laudable decision. Whoa, okay, hold up. There's one thing with being non-confrontational and saying that I'm afraid of losing in an argument. The point of the whole thing is, maybe both sides of the argument are correct depending on the viewpoint of the individual. I mean, really, maybe you think that this is a good way of conducting a relationship, and I think that it's a terrible way of conducting a relationship. And we could both be right. What works for you doesn't necessarily have to work for me. At least this is better than some... At least we're trying to talk, though. If nothing else, we are trying to talk. And trying to have this kind of conversation is good. Even if you're kind of annoying me right now. If you understand how this all goes, why don't you also learn how to... Whoa! Okay, I take back what I said about how this conversation was good. This is not good. Don't you tell me to swallow my pride and apologize while I'm at it, cause, buddy, I don't know what we were fighting about, but I swear to God, there must have been an apology on both sides now. Just straight up decision here, because that is... Oh God, so rude. You dick. That would solve everything. It's not like I'm particularly angry. This isn't even on a level worthy of getting angry. Oh my gosh. and I still don't understand why our conversations always need to turn into arguments. He says he doesn't know, yet he's talking like he's looking for one. These nothing messages are annoying, his high horse attitude is irritating, and his lack of empathy and his size are scary. I can't even imagine how unhappy you were before losing your memories. I know, Orion, right? I know! Obviously. Dude, I don't know how we were surviving, but we were not doing very well. But if he doesn't understand that he's coming off this way, one possible option is to apologize and try to end this fighting. Can I apologize for the fact that he feels that way and then say that he kind of comes off as abrasive and a jerk? Cause he comes off as abrasive and a jerk, and if I don't fix this, I'm probably gonna want to punch him in the face later on in the relationship, and I've learned that that is not a good thing to do. What could you be discontent about? Is there some reason you can't talk about it? Then why did you come here? You were quite angry yesterday. Could you stop being quiet like this? If you have a complaint, tell me. He looks angry. So, he looks like I am not worth his time of day right now. This must have been so awkward to be his boyfriend before. I hope we have a better relationship later. I really don't like that attitude. And I don't know what happened yesterday, but we're supposed to pretend like we know what's going on, right? Right? I think? What? Did you? Okay. Okay, we blew it up, guys. We blew it. Apparently this is not what he was expecting, and now he thinks that I'm crazy. Why are you apologizing? What happened to you? I won't accept an answer like you just suddenly wanted to apologize for no reason at all. That would be beyond impossible? Wow. What was I like before? We just made him suspicious. Great. I thought we were trying to avoid this outcome, but apparently apologizing for yesterday was not the right response. He's that surprised that you just said sorry? What the heck kind of attitude did you used to have before? I don't know, Orion, but apparently it wasn't a good one. If he's that surprised that I'm saying sorry. Oh, man. Man. Irene, what happened? Don't tell me you've experienced some sort of brain damage. Huh? What? Code Red! He really went right for it! To think I'd hear you apologize. It seems there are still countless mysteries in this world beyond my understanding, and a simple apology brought this all on. I apologize too. I don't understand the reason for your displeasure, but I admit that I spoke childishly a moment ago. Oh well, he apologized. That's nice. That's good, right? We're working in the right direction. I'm sorry. I guess that means everything's all right? If you can't tell me now, you can tell me about it later. I don't mind if you text to me either. If there's nothing for us to discuss at present, we should leave. I've been sitting here a long time after all. You really are acting strangely today. Excuse me, can you add this table's bill to my own? I understand. Please just wait a minute. Phew, looks like we somehow managed to get through it. Although we didn't do much, you stayed quiet for the most part and he explained everything himself. Seeing how he doesn't know the reason you were mad at him, it might not have been a serious problem. If it was about cheating or debt or violence or another big problem like that, he would have mentioned it. Why are you spacing out like that? Let's pay the bill and leave. I'll cover today's expenses. Wait, you weren't very good at calculations. I think it would be helpful if you improved that skill for daily use. What? If you can quickly calculate the total bill in your head, I'll pay for it all. If not, we'll split it half and half. What kind of a... What are you, my math teacher? Wait, what? What's this all of a sudden? She's got her hands full enough with amnesia, you brute! That's right, you brute! That's gonna be my new thing. I'm just gonna call him the Brute. The blend I ordered was 670 yen. The cafe au lait you had was 780 yen. What's the total? 13, 14... Shit. 1450. 1450. 1450 yen. Ha! Correct. I suppose this was too easy. I'm sorry. I simply wish to test you as my student. Are you my teacher? Because I didn't think that kind of relationship was allowed. I mean, you know, wait. His student? See, Orion's worried too. As promised, I'll pay the bill in full. Now then, let's go. I should have just pulled out a calculator. I don't know why I freaked out, guys. Calculators are a thing. We should use them. What did he mean by student? Could this be the forbidden love between teacher and student? I hope not. Or maybe you're just a teacher and student without any love involved? No, he was talking about dating and relationships earlier. There's no mistaking that he's your boyfriend, right? And he left while we were thinking. Let's chase after him. Let's chase after the dude. Woo! Let's take a little walk. More importantly, about being his student. Wait, he's walking way too fast. Is this a race or something? Irene, he's gonna leave you behind. Leave us behind. Where could he be going? Does he not have anything to talk to you about? Irene, maybe you can say something? Wait, you shouldn't do that so carelessly. The train station? Are we going to go somewhere on a train? Again, with the ... and no talking, dude. What? We're still walking? ... again. Hey, I kind of remember this place from when we were on our way here. Is he walking me home? He's totally walking me home, isn't he? Maybe he should have... is he just used to walking me home? Maybe this is what he does. He just walks us home after we go on dates at random cafes. Wait, are we just gonna walk all the way home in silence? Isn't this pretty close to your house? Could he just be walking you home? Yeah, we got that. Ah, we're back. So he really did walk you home. He's really unsociable, but maybe he's a gentleman at heart. Do you want to walk more? What? Yeah, I'm confused too. I'm not particularly interested in doing anything, but are you? If so, let me know. I don't even understand what he's talking about. What was the point of all this power walking? For exercise? I guess the polite thing to say is thank you for walking me home, right? Right? But it's the polite thing to do to say thanks for walking me home. I mean, like, if I did say, like, why did we walk all this way? Wouldn't I sound like I'm annoyed by it or resentful? Like, it sounds kind of like I'm saying, hey, why didn't we take a taxi? Because power walking ain't for this girl or something. But he likes it when we are upfront, right? He wanted to have better lines of communication. So maybe we should say, why did we walk all this way? I mean, we could force him to admit that he was walking me home. Would that help? Maybe it'll help. Did you not understand my intentions? Well, you didn't really say what your intentions were, and I definitely have amnesia right now, so no. No, I didn't figure it out until halfway. This was supposed to be a date. A date? This? Okay, seriously. Walks are an okay date, but you have to agree on that kind of thing ahead of time. You can't just be like, oh hey babe, this was a date. Yeah, I know we walked from, like, a cafe to here, and this was it. This was a date. I know it was only 2 blocks. I don't care. When I asked a friend what kind of actions newly dating couples should take, he told me to walk aimlessly around the station and such. What? What friend told you this? I don't know if they were your friend, dude. I simply did as he said, but what meaning was there to this? I'm pretty sure that your friend meant that you should go do things like window shopping. I don't really understand how men and women should go about dating. I know I'm repeating myself, but if you have any requests or complaints, I'd like you to tell me directly. You sound like an organization. If you have any requests or complaints about the organization, please put them in the Dropbox that you see by our front door. If there's nothing in particular you desire, I'll return to the university. I'll message you later. That face, my face, are like the same face right now. He left. Huh. This sure was a strange time. No kidding. No kidding, yo. Well, you know, we know for sure that Kent's your boyfriend, and that you've only just started going out. He said you're his student, but he's too young to be a college professor. Maybe he tutored you or something like that? There's no denying that he's a serious guy, though. The issue is that he's too serious, and he takes everything the wrong way. I'm sure he'd worry if you told him about your amnesia, and there's also pretty much 100% chance that he'd take you to a hospital. At least there are no urgent problems to address. Let's just keep getting more information about you from him. Ooh, we got a text message. Ah, he's texting you already. You said you're not satisfied with just good morning and good night, so what else do you want me to write? It looks like he's taking your previous complaints pretty seriously. Well, if the you before you lost your memories really was in love with him, you probably wanted to hear some kinder words. For example, things like, I want to see you, or I love you. I guess the source of your fight really was these cold messages. That really is a silly reason. You two are a couple, alright. So, how do you think you want to reply to this message? Could you please send more romantic text messages occasionally? I'd like to know that you want to see me. Though I assume that you assume that that's implied, 'cause we're dating. These basically mean the same thing. Well, no, this one probably means that he shouldn't text me at all unless he actually has something to say / need. And good morning and good night are the status quo is fine. Is the status quo fine? No. But I also don't want to end up getting no text messages whatsoever from my alleged boyfriend. So... why isn't there an option of, hey, could you text me more? You don't need to force yourself to text me. But see, if I said, you don't need to force yourself to text me, he might be like, interpreting that as, I don't want you to text me because I don't really like you. Whereas good morning and good night are enough is more of a, hey, I think that you're putting in effort and that's good. Right? Right, I'm just... yeah. Ooh, we got a text back. Man, he's a fast texter. What? After you complained so much yesterday, you were so stubborn about it. What's with the sudden change of mind? Oh, Lord. All I'm doing is making him more concerned about everything. Like, I'm sure he thinks that I'm crazy. Oh, actually, we can check. Oh, wait. I'm trying to adapt to what you consider a relationship. I'd prefer it if you expressed your complaints. Okay. Yeah, but my complaint was that you weren't texting me enough lovey-dovey stuff, apparently, and there wasn't an option to tell you that I wanted more lovey-dovey texts, okay? Okay? The game is making me... Oh, wow, this is a long text. To be honest, I'm not very capable at texting the way you'd like. It would be much easier if I could just send short messages. What a complicated man is right, Orion. Okay, so apparently we can check parameters this way, and as expected, his suspicion of me is like halfway there already. I don't think that's a good thing. Actually, I don't know. Because, I mean, spoiler alert. When I played through the other one, I had to max all of these out to get good endings, so perhaps this is a good thing, right? It was probably bothersome, but it seemed like he also wanted to score points with his girlfriend, a difficult situation. Let's see, anyway, it looks like we found a somewhat solid source of information. That's more than enough for today. He's pretty weird, but at the very least, he doesn't seem like a bad person. It would be good to stay in contact with him. The day might even come when he'll listen to a ridiculous story like you have a spirit possessing you and not make fun of you. Yeah, I don't know about that, but you know, maybe. Yeah, the chance of that can't possibly be 0. It's okay, don't worry. I'm sure your memories will come back, and I'll be with you until then. Tomorrow, we should do a full search of your room. We didn't get a chance to check everything today. But for now, you're pretty tired, so let's just get some rest.